Tie-out Kongs I had originally learned about from Ian Dunbar years ago when I've been talking about tie-out Kongs to my clients for a long time, and I'm just now getting around to making a very basic example of a tie-out Kong. On the tie-out, what I've done is I've taken some wire, and this is just a coat hanger, and I've cut it at the ends, and I've also twisted the wire with the pliers to get a small ring on the end of it. The reason why I used wire is because I know my dog's not going to chew on it. You can obviously use some kind of cable with a rubber coating. You could also use a light chain. So there's different ways to make up these tie-out Kongs. And again, you want to customize your tie-out Kong according to the size of the dog. So I've got my Kong and I have my tie-out, and I'm going to thread it through to where I have my eye ring, and it just comes right over my Kong. I also have canned dog food, and from this point I go ahead and I start stuffing it. You pack it all the way through as tight as you can to where it's totally full on the top. Now you have a stuffed Kong that is a tie-out, and when you go to put this in your refrigerator to freeze it, because it'll last longer, go ahead and bend your wire so that it's not poking through on the refrigerator. On the tie-out Kong, you can see where I've threaded the wire through the back. This is to help puppies and dogs to choose to crate themselves. On the back of the crate, you can see where my wire has come through and it's bent, so that if it does get pulled, the part of the crate will prevent it. And again, you can rig this up the way you like. Owen's already gone in there. The other cool thing about a tie-out Kong is you can use it for reinforcing settle. And actually, it is allowing the dog to choose to settle. This is great for when you have company over and your dog won't settle down. This is also really good for if you're eating dinner and your dog is prone to begging. You can use this to promote impulse control. You can also place this tie-out Kong on a bed, and it will start training the place cue for you. Switch, release. Good boy. You can also use tie-out Kongs for multiple dogs. You can start by using a puppy gate if you have resource guarders. And once they get used to understanding that their tie-out Kong is specifically for them, you can slowly start thinking about removing the puppy gate as well. This is also really, really good for dogs that have separation anxiety or owner distress about being left alone.